Hey everyone, Vomit Gobbler here, and I'm just doing a quick guide on how to get really fast XP, attribute points, skill points, and devotion points in Grim Dawn playing the Dail mod. That's D-A-I-L. Now we're just going to jump straight into the game and get started. So, assuming you've got the mod installed already, we're basically just going to select our character in the mod and then choose survival mode, accept, single player, multiplayer, whatever you like. Jump into the game real quick. Now, just before we get in, I will tell you that my build, if anyone is interested, is a Witch Doctor, Voidcaller, Pet Summoning build. All of my damage and tankiness and basically everything comes directly from my pets. We'll quickly summon up all my pets, buff myself. Now, basically, it's pretty simple how this works. Similar to the Crucible in the normal game, you use the stone. I'll just quickly start all my pets. Make sure I've got everything going before I summon anything. And basically, every 10 waves, every time you use this, you go up a wave. Every 10 waves that you get, you actually spawn a boss. Obviously, the bosses get more difficult the higher the wave you go. And the bosses generally will drop either really good blue items, or sometimes if you get lucky, they will drop really good legendary items. Now, the best part about the modded version of the game is that legendary items actually start at level 35, unlike the normal game where they start much later. So we're just going to quickly go through as many waves as we can. We'll just go through 10 waves so I can show you the boss as well. Now, the reason this gives you so much quick XP, obviously I'm level 69 right now, so the XP isn't quite as crazy, but you not only get decent XP from killing the mobs, but you also get a chunk of XP that you'll see come up as when you clear the wave, depending on how fast you clear it. Now, we're not even 10 waves in at the moment, so the chunk isn't too crazy, but once you get to like 30 waves, even less than 30 and higher, it goes up to about 45 or 50 waves before you get to the next section. The chunks of XP will start getting extremely large. Sometimes you'll get a quarter of an experience bar, or even more, depending on how low level you are. You can start doing survival mode from a pretty low level, because all the mobs will actually spawn to the level that your character is at. Now, I wouldn't suggest using this method for someone that's never played the game before, simply because you will actually make the game, the main storyline of the game, more difficult for yourself, because in the Grim Dawn Dail mod, everything in the main game actually is spawned to the level of your character. So if you level up too quickly using this and then go into the main game without being experienced, the game might be a little bit difficult. It's not too bad though. So, we're just going to try and get through these waves as quickly as possible. You will notice that chests drop on the ground every few waves. Now these chests drop pretty good gear. Sometimes they can drop armor and weapons. Generally they will just drop this stuff for basically improving your gear, and some iron bits and some potions and whatnot. But if you get lucky, they can drop pretty decent gear. We're doing wave 7 now, I think it said there. So we'll just try and get through this as quickly as possible. The other great thing about using survival mode is every so often you'll actually get a shrine that'll pop up around this part of the screen here where my mouse is, and that shrine is a free devotion point. So by far the fastest way to get your devotion points, and especially if you're running a pet build similar to mine, your devotions are basically the most important part of your character. The important pet devotions are extremely vital to making your character not suck, essentially. Coming up to the first boss now. Here we go, Wardenkrieg first boss. Now, obviously the first one isn't horrendously difficult, but the bosses will get more difficult as you go, and as I said, every 10 waves. Once you get to the maximum waves for each section, you can actually choose to either ascend or descend. If you ascend, you basically go to the next section of waves, which obviously get much more difficult. don't have to ascend. You could descend if you wanted to and go back down. Or you can even choose to fight some insane bosses, which I can't even get close to killing right now. I'm sure they give you really good loot, but I can't even fight them at the moment, so there's no point even bothering showing you that. Now, really the only thing I haven't shown you yet is once you get to a wave that's either too difficult or you just don't want to ascend and you want to go back to wave 1, all you have to do is click on the cleansing sphere, you go straight back to wave 1, and you can keep repeating this process over and over again, basically as many times as you want. Alright, that's basically it for this guide. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my guide, please hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, and you can also check me out on twitch.tv/VomitGobbler. I will be releasing quite a few more guides on Grim Dawn in the near future, and also I will be releasing guides and gameplay on Overwatch, League of Legends, and whatever other games that I'm playing. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Catch you later.